Okay, so for our second circuit, we're gonna switch to upper body. So we're going to do an overhead press and then a front raise, okay? Overhead press requires you to use your shoulders, your triceps, your lats, and your core, because remember our foundation. So free weights for this one. What you're gonna do is you're gonna start at 90 degrees. So our arms right now are at 90 degrees. You don't wanna go lower than this. You always start and end right here, okay? If you go lower, you take pressure off the shoulders, and we're trying to target mainly our shoulders, okay? So start and end at 90 degrees, pushing up so your arms are in line with your ears, come down nice and slow and controlled back to 90 degrees, and then straight back up, nice and slow and controlled on the way down. Just like that. Squeeze your belly button to your spine, keep that core nice and tight, okay? So that's our first exercise. Our second exercise that we're going to do right after that one without rest, we're gonna do front raises. For the overhead presses, you can start with, if you're not used to weight training, I would start with 5 pounds or 8 pounds, depending on how strong you are. If you feel like you can do 10 pounds, 12 pounds, then go ahead, but don't go super heavy until your body gets used to doing the weight training. Going heavier is more of a progression. As you get stronger, as you build more endurance, you'll be able to go up in weight, which is good. That's what you want to happen. You're not going to, weight training isn't gonna make you like this bulky man. That's kind of just like a myth that people have set their mind to. But the heavier the weight, the harder it is obviously to do the exercise, the more calories you're gonna expend doing that. So you do wanna go up in weight eventually, but start where you're comfortable. I want you to be able to still feel a burn in your shoulders. So if you do 12 to 15 reps at 5 pounds and you haven't felt a burn, then maybe you should go up to 8 pounds and see how it is there. I want you to feel the burn. That's the muscle working. You need to feel that, okay? So front raises, I use a plate for front raises. It's 10 pounds. You can use 5 pounds, or you can use dumbbells. You can use dumbbells coming straight up to 90 degrees, coming down nice and slow and controlled. It's personal preference on that one. I like using a plate. Again, whatever you have available, 90 degrees, come down nice and slow and controlled. You don't want to go up here, takes pressure off the shoulders. Here is where you want to start, end up, and then come down nice and slow and controlled. Where you're pulling from, you want to be conscious of the actual muscle you're using. The more aware of the muscles that you're using and are trying to specifically target in each exercise, the more you'll be able to build mind muscle connection, recruit more muscle fibers, and get more out of that exercise, which is what you want to do. You want to be able to do a workout and it be efficient, because why else would you do a workout? So when you're doing a front raise, you want to pull from right in here, the front of your shoulders. Right in here is where you're pulling from, okay? You use your triceps in this as well, and your shoulders. A little bit of lat, not much, but triceps, shoulders, core as well. So you'll do those 2 exercises back to back as well. Then rest for 30 to 45 seconds, depending on how you feel.